Good morning, students. Now we have completed the chapter height and distance, or that is chapter 9 of trigonometry. Now we have to do questions from R.D. Sharma. In this chapter, height and distance वाले chapter में आपको R.D. Sharma से खूब practice करना है. I can't do each and every question of R.D. Sharma. The remaining question you can do by yourself. I will do some of the questions that had come in the board examination. मैं कुछ क्वेश्चन करूंगी बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन में आया हुआ है, बाकी आप हर एक क्वेश्चन करना. 3D क्वेश्चन और लेवल 2 क्वेश्चन में जो आपको डिफिकल्टी है वो बाद में कर लेना. नाउ आई एम डूइंग क्वेश्चन एग्जाम्पल 11 पेज नंबर 12.6 of R.D. Sharma. You open R.D. Sharma whenever you watch my video, so that you can go through the question while watching the video. I am reading the question. A person standing on the bank of a river observes the angle subtended by a tree on the opposite bank is 60 degree. When he retreats, what do you mean by retreat? It means go back, पीछे हटना. Retreat 20 meters from the bank, he finds the angle to be 30 degree. Find the height of the tree and breadth of the river. In the question, you are given that there is a tree and there is a river. Let AB be the river. एक river है and the tree is standing on opposite bank of the river. If the man is standing here, the opposite bank is here. That means BC is the tree and AB is the river. And what the condition you are given? The angle of elevation, angle subtended by the tree and the opposite bank. Angle subtended by tree means this angle. Opposite bank is here. Is 60 degree. And person standing on the bank of river observe. The person is standing here and he is observing this tree, and this tree is subtending an angle of 60 degree at the point of observation. After that, the man is retreats. Retreat means पीछे हटना. Retreats means go back. After that, the man retreats 20 meter to the point C. A point से वो C point से 20 meter पीछे हट गया. Then what happened about the angle of elevation? Then he finds angle to be. After that, after reaching at the point C, he finds this is C only. This is C. So sorry, you can take just D because we have already assumed BC as the tree. After retreating a distance of 20 meter, he reached the point D. A से D तक वो 20 meter पीछे हटा, तो D से वो ट्री का एलिवेशन बन रहा है 30 degree. Now you are asked to find the height of the tree as well as the breadth of the river. आपसे पूछा गया height of the tree भी निकालना है, breadth means this distance you have to find. That means you have to find the values of h and x. Now you have to do the assumption. Because I can't rub the figure, I will write little bit of assumption, but in the examination you have to do assumption. What we assume? Let BC be the tree, and AB को क्या assume किया था? हाँ, river. AB be the river of width x meter. X means the unknown. It can be a transmitter since it is given in the unit meter. Width x meter. Let A and D be the position of the person who is observing the tree from the opposite bank of the river. That you have to write A and D be the positions of observation. Positions of observations. Now you are given that angle CAB is equal to 60 degree and angle CAB and CDB, angle CDB is equal to 30 degree. This much is the assumption. In each question, it is better to write assumption so that you can score 100% mark in the board examination. Now we got two right triangle. One is inner one and one is outer one. As usual, we can assume tan ratio because perpendicular and height are given in each of the triangle. In right triangle, ABC, tan 60 is equal to h by x. Tan 60 is root 3. Root 3 is equal to h by x implies x is equal to root 3x. That is equation number 1. Root 3x. Now the bigger triangle is in right triangle. This is ABC, this is BCD. You can write BDC, BCD, CDB anyway. Triangle's name will not affect the question. In right triangle BCD, tan 30 is equal to H by BD, because the base of the bigger triangle is BD, but H by BD means AB plus AD, that is X plus 20. Now tan root 30 is 1 by root 3 is equal to H by X plus 20. Now either you have to change H in terms of X or X in terms of H. Already we have changed H in terms of X. Then using 1, you can write this as equal to root 3x upon x plus 20 from equation 1. जो भी आप इक्वेशन यूज करते हो उसको लिखना बहुत जरूरी है. Now cross multiplication, you will get root 3 into 3, 3x is equal to 1 into x plus 20, x plus 20 implies 2x is equal to 20 implies x is equal to 10 meter. That is, the x is width of the river is equal to 10 meter. You have to write in statement form, because of lack of space I am not writing. Now the question is not completing here. Again you are asked to find the height of the tree, that is from 1. What was the equation 1? From 1, x is equal to root 3x. But in the previous last step we got x, the value of x equal to 10. Now 1 x equal to root 3x, height of the tree is equal to h equal to root 3x, that is 10 root 3 meter. You can stop here, but I always suggested you put the value of root 3 equal to 1.732 meter, that is 17.32 meter. That is, width of the river is 10 meter and height of the tree is 17.32 meter. This is the first example. Next example I am going to do is example 14 of page number 12.7. This question is little bit typical, and you just go through the question whenever you watch video, because I am reading the question. जब मैं क्वेश्चन पढ़ती हूँ आप वीडियो देखेंगे, आप भी साथ में पढ़ेंगे तो आपको अच्छी तरह क्लियर समझ में आएगा. At a point on the level ground, the angle of elevation of a vertical tower is found to be such that its tangent is 5 by 12. On walking 192 towards the tower, the tangent of the angle of elevation is 3 by 4. And find height of the tower. That means आपको tower दे रखा है. Let AB be the tower of height. Height पूछा गया. You can assume it as h. There are 2 points on the level ground. One point you can take as C, other point you can take as D. You are given that from a point on the level ground, the angle of elevation of vertical tower is found to be such that tangent of the angle is 5 by 12. Tangent means the tan ratio. So that means you are not given the figure. You are not given the angle. You have to find the angle. For convenience, you can assume this as alpha, this as beta. You can write theta 1, theta 2, anything that you want. And you are given what you are given, the tangent of the angle at this first point is given to be 5 by 12. On walking 192 towards the tower, tower के साइड में टावर की तरफ चलना, मतलब इस तरफ चलना, तो कितने किलोमीटर चल रहा है? 192 मीटर चल रहा है. तो इसका टेंजेंट का एलिवेशन, द टेंजेंट ऑफ द एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन फाउंड टू बी 3 by 4. यहाँ आते वक्त 3 by 4 हो गया, पहले 5 by 12 है. तो आपसे पूछा गया फाइंड हाइट ऑफ द ट्री. नाउ let in the previous question, let AB be the tower. I will not write completely, but you can write by yourself, of height h meter. Let alpha and let D and C be the positions of observations. ये आपको लिखना है. With angle of elevations, what do you assume? क्या assume किया? Alpha and beta respectively. R alpha means respectively. Now I am also given that DC equal to 192 meter. You are asked to find the height of the tower, that is h. For convenience, you can take this is equal to x, that is DC equal to 192 meter, and this that is given here. We are assuming so that AC can be let, assume करते वक्त let लिखना है x meter. Now how we can do it? ये क्वेश्चन थोड़ा सा टिपिकल है. Given that, सबसे पहले कौन सा ट्रायंगल लेंगे? Given that tan alpha is equal to कितना दे रखा है 5/12, ये फर्स्ट tan रेशियो, and tan beta is equal to you are given as 3/4. Now from which triangle you will get tan alpha? In right triangle ADB, tan alpha, because perpendicular bases are known, tan alpha is equal to h by 192 plus x, that means AB by AD. That implies tan alpha is given as 5/12 is equal to h by 192 plus x. That is equation number 1. Given condition tan alpha is equal to 5/12. That is equation number 1. Now tan beta is equal to 3/4. That means which triangle is to be taken? Triangle ABC. In right triangle ABC, tan beta is equal to h by x. tan beta का वैल्यू कितना दे रखा है 3/4. 3/4 is equal to h by x. That means either you can convert in term of convert x in terms of h in terms of x. Since we are asked to find height, it is better to convert h in terms of x in terms of h. That is x equal to 4h by 3. X is equal to 4h by 3. That is equation number 2. Now how we can convert this? किसको किस इक्वेशन में पुट करना चाहिए? हाँ, इक्वेशन 2 in 1, everything will be converted into h. That is by putting 2 in 1 we get 3/4, sorry 5/12. This is 1. 5/12 is equal to h by 192 plus 4h by 3. Are you getting? That means from which equation? From already we have written 2 in 1. No need of writing again. That implies 5/12 4h by 3. Let me take the that is 5 into 192 plus 4h by 3 is equal to 12h. That means 5, let me take the LCM, that is 5 into 192 into 3 is 576. ये आप खुद करना है, मैं एक स्टेप में बताऊंगी. 4h is equal to this 3 will go there, that is 36h. That implies again by multiplying 5 by 576 we will get 2880. 2880. 5 6 are 30. 5 6 are 35 plus 3 38 3. 5 5 are 25 plus 3 28. That is 2880 plus 20h is equal to 36h. That means 16h is equal to 2880, implies h is equal to 2880 upon 16. That gives h is equal to, if you do it, 2880 upon 16 is equal to 180. 180. That is height of the which thing we are given? Height of the tower. That is height of the tower is 180 meter. At last we have to write the unit, otherwise mark would be reduced. This is the second question. Next question is, let me take, you also open the page number with me. Page number 12.11, example 19. Example 19. I am reading the question. An aeroplane at an altitude of 12 meters, find that two ships are sailing towards it in the same direction. The angles of depression of the ship as observed from the aeroplane are 60 degree and 30 degree respectively. Find the distance between two ships. That means there is an aeroplane. The aeroplane is flying at a height of 1200 meters from the ground level. Let B be the aeroplane flying at a height of 12 meters above the ground level. And there are two ships, and from this point a man is observing at altitude of, and from this somebody is observing that two ships are sailing towards it. दो शिप उसी के साइड में, मतलब उसी के पास आ रहा है, with an angle of depression of 60 degree and 30 degree respectively. So as I told you, previously, the object which is far from the point of observation, then angle of depression will be small. If the object is coming nearer to the point of observation, it will be large. That means this is small, this is large. But you know that for finding angle of depression, the object must be viewed downwards. ऑब्जेक्ट को नीचे की तरफ देखना है, तो ये हॉरिजॉन्टल लेवल बनाना बहुत जरूरी है. मैं बनाएंगे नहीं तो आपका मार्क कटेगा. दिस इज गिवन एज हाउ मच इट इज गिवन, दिस इज गिवन एज 30 डिग्री. दैट इज फर्स्ट शिप. देन बाय द अल्टरनेट इंटीरियर एंगल एक्सियम्स दिस इज अगेन 30 डिग्री एंड दिस एंगल इज स्मॉल. बच्चे कंफ्यूज होते हैं किसको 60 लेना है किसको 30 लेना है. जो ऑब्जेक्ट दूर में रहता है उसका एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन डिप्रेशन कम होगा. जो ऑब्जेक्ट जिसे देखिए दूर की तरफ देखेंगे तो यूं देखेंगे, नजदीक में आपको यूं घुमाना पड़ेगा तो आपका ये हॉरिजॉन्टल लेवल से ज्यादा आपका मूवमेंट होगा, तो ये एंगल ऑब्जेक्ट नजदीक में एंगल ऑफ डिप्रेशन ज्यादा होगा, दैट इज 60 डिग्री. नाउ आपको लिखना है लेट बी बी द एरोप्लेन, let B be the aeroplane flying at a height of, I can't write everything, flying at a height of 1200 meter above the ground level, and let B be the point of observation. C and D are the positions of, C and D be the positions of two ships sailing towards it. Now next I will not write all the I will write in brief. Now given that angle MBD, sorry MBC, पहले MBC लेंगे, MBC equal to BCA, MBC BCA is equal to angle BCA is equal to 30 डिग्री. सेकेंड एंगल कौन सा है, MBD, that is equal to BDA. एंगल MBD ये लिखना जरूरी है, दिखाना जरूरी है. But in R.D. Sharma some questions it is not shown, but you have to do, otherwise mark will be reduced. MBD is equal to angle BMBD, ADB or BDA. Angle BDA is equal to 60 degree. This much is your assumption. You can take this length equal to x meter, kilometer, meter, whatever that you are given, that is meter, and this distance can be assumed as y. ये भी आपको assumption में लिखना है. Now what you will do? There are two triangles you have got. These two angles are equal by alternate interior angles axiom. ये भी आपको लिखना है. Now let us take the inner triangle. यहाँ मैंने आपको बताया था जहाँ 45 एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन या डिप्रेशन दिया तो उसको पहले लेना है, लेकिन यहाँ 45 है ही नहीं, तो either one of the triangle can be used as you wish. This is in right triangle ADB tan 60. Most of the questions in height and distance you have to use tan ratio. Besides some one or two questions which you are asked to find the distance between the point of observation object. आपसे पूछा गया ऑब्जेक्ट और पॉइंट ऑफ ऑब्जर्वेशन के बीच का डिस्टेंस पूछेंगे, तब जाकर साइन या कोसेक लेना. मोस्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन, अबाउट 90% क्वेश्चन यू हैव टू अप्लाई tan ratio. tan 60 equal to 1200 by x. tan 60 is √3 equal to 1200 by x implies x is equal to 1200 by √3. By rationalization you will get x is equal to 1200 √3 by 3 implies x is equal to 400 √3. That is equation number 1. Now take the bigger triangle. In right triangle ACB tan 30 is equal to 1200 by x plus y. X plus y because this is the base, that is 1 by √3 is equal to 1200 by x plus y. X can be replaced by 400 √3 plus y. This is obtained from equation 1. You are asked to find the distance between two ships. This is the first ship and this is second ship. That means you have to find y. That is why we have converted x is equal to 400 plus 400 into √3. Now by cross multiplication you will get 400 √3 is equal to 400 √3 plus y is equal to 1200 √3 implies y is equal to 1200 √3 minus 400 √3 equal to 800 √3. That is the distance between two ships is 800 √3. But I always suggesting you can write the value of √3 is 1.732 meter. If you multiply this, you will get 13. Let me check. 800 into 1.732 meter. That is 1385.6 meter. Let me check once more. 1385.6 meter. This is the third question. This is the question related to angle of depression. Next question is, take the page number 12.13. 12.13, example 23. I can't do each and every question. The remaining questions you have to do by yourself. These questions are not deleted. You have to do. This question had come 2 times in the board examination, one in 2004 and one in 2018. I'm reading the question. As observed from the top of a lighthouse, 100 meter above, this pattern of question is there in NCRT. 100 meter above sea level, the angle of depression of a ship sailing towards, directly towards it changes from 30 degree to 45 degree. Determine the distance traveled by the ship during the period of observation. इसी का जैसा है, there is a lighthouse and let the lighthouse be PQ and the height of lighthouse from the sea level is given as 100 meter. There are 2 ships sailing towards the across the sea towards the lighthouse with the angle of depressions. And for angle of depression, you have to draw the horizontal here first of all. The positions, let A and B be the positions of ships sailing across sea coming towards the lighthouse. From these 2 points, the angle of depression is found to be 30 degree and 45 डिग्री. तो कौन से एंगल 30 होगा? हाँ, जो ऑब्जेक्ट दूर में रहता है, that is this is 30 डिग्री and this angle is 45 डिग्री. ये हमेशा ध्यान रखना, ऑब्जेक्ट अगर नजदीक में है तो एंगल ऑफ डिप्रेशन बढ़ेगा, दूर में जाएगा एंगल ऑफ डिप्रेशन कम होगा. नाउ दिस इज यूर गिवन. तो आपको असम्पशन में क्या लिखना? लेट पी क्यू बी द लाइट, लेट क्या दे रखा sea level, let Q be the lighthouse at a height of lighthouse at a height of 100 meter from the sea level, and 1 minute, let me check, is it lighthouse or something else? This is lighthouse, and let A and B be the positions of the ships. A and B be the positions of ships, and you are given that this is M angle, given that you have to write angle MQA is equal to angle QAP is equal to MQA QAP equal to 30 degree by alternate interior angle axiom. Similarly, angle MQB, बड़ा angle MQB is equal to QBP. MQB is equal to angle QBP equal to 45 degree. Now let this distance be x. इसको x assume कर लेते हैं. That means assumption is over. आपको कहाँ से start करना है? हाँ, the angle with 45 degree. Which triangle is given? Triangle PQB. In right triangle PQB, tan 45 is equal to P by H, that is 100 by BP. Tan 45 is 1, implies 1 equal to 100 by BP implies BP equal to 100 meter. Equation number 1. Now take the bigger triangle. In right triangle QAP, tan 60 is equal to 100 upon PA, क्योंकि इसका 100 upon PA, इसका बेस PA है. tan 60 is √3 is equal to 100 upon PA can be splitted as PB plus AB, that is equal to 100 upon PB या BP से 100 plus AB we assumed as X. Now by cross multiplication we will get, let me check, 100 plus √3 by 100, ये इन दोनों को लेना है. 100 plus X into √3 is equal to 100, implies 100 √3 plus X √3. Let me check. 1 minute. Something is tan 30. Tan 30 था, इसलिए वैल्यू ध्यान रखना. अब ये 60 दिया था मैंने. This is 30. tan 30 का वैल्यू कितना होता है? करेक्शन करना 1 by √3. नाउ मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे इन दोनों को. 100 √3. This is 100 plus √3 X. That is 100 √3 इज इक्वल टू 100 प्लस एक्स। वापस बोल रही हूँ, पहले मैंने 60 लिया था, 30 में करेक्शन करना, एंगल जो लिया उसी के हिसाब से आपको करना है। इंप्लाइज x इज इक्वल टू 100 रूट 3 माइनस 100 इज इक्वल टू 100 इंटू रूट 3 माइनस 1। 100 into root 3 minus 1, you can't leave as it is, you have to put the value. That is, what is the value of x is the distance between two ships. Value of root 3 is 1.732. 1.732 minus 1, that is 100 into 0.732, that is 73.2 meter. That is the distance between two ships equal to 73.2 meter. This is the question related to the ship. Next question is example 24. The next page number is page number 12.14. I am reading the question. This question is a little bit difficult and different. The angle of elevation of the top Q of a vertical tower PQ from a point X on the ground is 60 degree. At a point Y 40 meter vertically above X, the angle of elevation is 45 degree. Find the height of the tower PQ and distance XQ. Distance means distance between object and the point of observation. उस तरह की केस में आपको साइन कोसेक लेना, बाकी हाइट में हमेशा tan रेशियो लेना है. How we will proceed? First of all, let me draw the tower. Let PQ be the tower and let X be the point on the ground. पहले टावर को एक पॉइंट ऑन द ग्राउंड से देखा तो एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन कितना दे रखा है, 60 डिग्री दे रखा है. दिस इज एक्स. आफ्टर एंड द फ्रॉम नेक्स्ट कंडीशन गिवन एक्स एट ए पॉइंट 40 मीटर वर्टिकली अबव एक्स. एक्स से 40 मीटर अबव, वर्टिकली मतलब एकदम 90 डिग्री में. एट ए पॉइंट वाई 40 मीटर वर्टिकली अबव मीन्स इस पॉइंट से, और टॉप ऑफ द टावर को देखा तो एलिवेशन कितना आया, एलिवेशन इज गिवन एज 45 डिग्री. यू आर आस्क्ड टू फाइंड द हाइट ऑफ द टावर. Once more I am reading explain the question. There is a tower and there from a point on the ground, tower is viewed at an angle of elevation of 60 degree and from a point Y 40 meter vertically above, x से 40 meter above ऊपर से, the angle of elevation of top of tower is 45 degree. You are asked to find the height of the tower. Since xy equal to 40, this is again 40, let it be take this is r and this height distance can be taken as h. तो आपको h निकालना है, h को 40 के साथ प्लस करना है. क्वेश्चन को थोड़ा प्रोपोर्शन में बनाना, मेरे जगह की कमी से मैं थोड़ा सा ऐसा बनाया, यहाँ थोड़ा छोटा बनाना, h को थोड़ा बड़ा बनाना. नाउ क्या लिखेंगे, लेट PQ बी द टावर ऑफ हाइट h मीटर and x and y are the points of observations. That is, x and y are points of observation. xy equal to 40 meter implies PR equal to 40 meter and let QR equal to h. Given that angle QYR is equal to 45 degree and angle QXP is equal to 60 degree. These are our assumptions. अब कैसे आप प्रोसीड करेंगे, फर्स्ट टेक राइट ट्रायंगल विथ एंगल 45 डिग्री. In right triangle QYR, tan 45 is equal to h by yr implies 1 equal to h by yr implies h equal to yr. But yr is same as this point is taken as x, but yr is equal to px, opposite sides of a rectangle equal to h. It is equation number 1. Now which triangle is taken? The triangle with elevation 60 degree. Right triangle PQX tan 60 is equal to h plus 40 upon xp या px. xp px is h. Tan 60 is root 3 is equal to h plus 40 upon h. Now by cross multiplication you get h root 3 is equal to h plus 40. That implies, जगह की कमी से बार बार रब करना पड़ रहा है, implies h root 3 minus h is equal to 40 implies h into root 3 minus 1 is equal to 40 implies h is equal to 40 by root 3, that is minus 1, that is 40 into root 3 plus 1 upon by rationalization 3 minus 1 2, that is to change it, that is 20 into root 3 plus 1. रूट 3 का वैल्यू रखेंगे 20 into 1.732 plus 1. You will get the value is, I will write it directly, but you have to check the multiplication. 54.64 meter. That is one part is over 54. This is 54. Height of this part, that is QR, is h equal to 54.64 meter. But you are asked to find height of the tower. Height of the tower is equal to PQ is equal to 40 plus H. H क्या मिला था पहले 54.64, that is 40 plus 54.64 meter, that is equal to 94.64 meter. ये हाइट हुआ. अभी ये डिस्टेंस निकालना है. ये डिस्टेंस निकालने के लिए क्या करेंगे, आपके पास हाइपोटेन्यूज और परपेंडिकुलर, हाइपोटेन्यूज और परपेंडिकुलर को ज्वाइन करने वाले रेशियो क्या होता है, साइन रेशियो. दैट इज साइन 60 इक्वल टू पी बाई एच, साइन थीटा इक्वल टू पी बाई एच. दैट इज इन राइट ट्रायंगल पी क्यू एक्स. क्योंकि आपको ये स्लोपी डिस्टेंस जब भी पूछा जाएगा, साइन लगाना है, हाइट पूछेंगे आपको, tan लगाना है. पी क्यू एस tan 60, sorry, sin 60 because we are finding this distance. Sin 60 equal to 40 plus h by qx. And what is the value of sin 60? Root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 is equal to 40 plus h by qx. Qx is the length that you are asked to find out. Now 40 plus h actually क्या होता है, pq. pq by qx. pq का वैल्यू हाइट ऑफ टावर हमने क्या निकाला है, 94 पॉइंट कितना निकाला, 94.64, that is 94.64 by qx. Therefore qx is equal to 94.64 into, ये उधर जाएंगे तो 2 by root 3. That implies, that is equal to, that is distance qx equal to 94.64 into 2 by root 3 into root 3 by rationalization. Are you getting? Now if you solve it, you will get 94, that is equal to the distance qx is equal to 94.64 into 2 into root 3 by 3. इतना आएगा, root 3 into root 3 आएगा, root 3 by 3. आप इसका कैलकुलेशन आपको करना है, इसको डिवाइड करना है, 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करना है, रूट 3 का वैल्यू 1.732 रखना है, तो यू विल गेट 109.3 meter. That means we have done different types of questions today relating angle of elevation, depression, the tangent ratio is given, and the distance of between the object and point of direction is asked to be found out. And there are a number of questions remaining, and I will give you the homework of the questions and try to complete all the solved examples excluding 3-dimensional figure as well as the question related to alpha beta, like that. I hope that you understood today's class. See you again in the next class. Thank you.